Dear friends, good day. On behalf of the Association of World Citizens, we welcome this UN-designated International Day of Conscience. An awakened conscience is essential to meeting the challenges which face humanity as we move into the world society. The great challenge which humanity faces today is to leave behind the culture of violence in which we find ourselves and move rapidly to a culture of peace and solidarity. We can achieve this historic task by casting aside our ancient national, ethnic, and racial prejudices and begin to think and act as responsible citizens of the world. An awakened conscience makes us sensitive to hearing the inner voice that warns and encourages. We have a conscience so that we will not let ourselves be lulled to sleep by the social environment in which we find ourselves but will remain alert to truth, justice, and reason. The Universal Declaration of Human Rights says in Article 1 all human beings are endowed with reason and conscience and should act toward one another in a spirit of brotherhood. Therefore, much of the energy of the citizens of the world is devoted to the protection and promotion of human rights both at the sessions of the United Nations and alongside many who are calling for attention to the need to meet human rights standards in specific situations. The Association of World Citizens undertakes through appeals to governmental ambassadors to the United Nations, and to other governmental legal authorities, that governments must live up to the human rights standards which they have themselves created by drafting and ratifying United Nations conventions and declarations. Conscience must first give serious attention to the issues which are often lost in the flood of news and information in the media. We need to build bridges among companions of conscience. Companions of conscience create a ground for common discourse, and thus a ground for common, life-affirming action. There is a need to build networks and bridges among companions of conscience. As the Lebanese poet Khalil Gibran wrote, I believe that there are groups of people and individuals the world over who are kin, regardless of race. They are in the same realm of awareness. This is kinship, only this.